Yo, what's good everybody, my name is Mercury, and here's the deal. Today we're going to be building a Sand Rush Dracovish team with my buddy Ryan. So if you like this sort of content, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. A little bit over 90% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so it'd be much appreciated if you did that. Thank you as always, and enjoy the video. Fun team building time.
Yes.
Using
Fun will be had.
fun in quotations. Tita Dracovish. Do you want to figure out partners? I guess we could just do like movesets on these guys first.
I suppose they're really straightforward. Like Tyranitar, probably like Rock Slide, Dark, whatever, and Superpower.
Rock Slide, Crunch. Maybe Lash Out's probably
Yeah. Lash Out seems to be the hot thing at the moment. Superpower protects. Like, that's pretty typical. Then it's a question of, do we want a fast Tyranitar, or do we want a slow one in case we want to go slow mode or Trick Room mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can figure out EVs a little bit later.
Yeah, I think for Tyranitar, it's definitely something we wait for a bit, you know, until, like, we figure out the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weakness policy may not be necessary yet, but I think it's probably the most likely one. Just because Life Orb is also a choice.
Yeah. That could be it. And we probably want, like, Vicious Rend.
I don't like Dragon Rush, but we need a second stab. That has to be it, right? Something that threatens, like, say...
Well, I mean...
Dragapult. I guess you could max out. Yeah, Dracovish, right?
Dracovish in a nutshell. I mean... Dragon Rush is decent if we have to max it. But, I doubt we'll want to max a Dracovish.
Yeah.
I know, we still have options. We still have options, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling cheeky. Like, I like the idea of Life Orb Dracovish would protect.
Yeah. No, I like that as well.
Can't go too wrong, and Vicious Rend is still pretty nasty anyway. Just won't be over the top nasty.
Well, I mean, it loses its power because it's got no strong jaw.
Yeah. Then I guess for the last move, what else does Dracovish get?
It gets a lot of biting moves.
Bitey. Like, I guess in terms of non-attacking moves, he doesn't really get anything. Unless you want to Rain Dance for some reason.
I don't know why you'd want to Rain Dance with a Dracovish.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of anything else, like, I guess Rock Tomb is a thing for Dracovish.
Get Rock Tomb. It gets Rock Slide.
Yeah, that's good.
Double Rock Slide.
The Trick Room answer for Santines, right? It's always double Rock Slide.
It's always double Rock Slide. Get the flinch. Alright. I honestly don't think we need Dragon Rush, right? Because we're using... I feel like when we use Dracovish, we're not using it as a dragon type, we're using it as a water type.
Yeah.
And when I did figure out a situation where we would I don't think there's really a situation where we'd max it, right? At least I don't think so.
I don't know. In my head, he's still... Like, Vicious Rend is great, but sometimes, yeah, maybe you're up against Feeny, and... Okay, Dracovish loses against Feeny, but anyways, I'm just thinking what else, like, I guess something like Dragapult, it would be handy to have that option, but then again, I guess you also have Tyranitar, so... In that case, you should just switch out Dracovish.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a certain fairy. Like, I'm thinking already Tapu Koko is probably a nice addition to the team.
Yeah, no,
Like, it'll kind of complete the Fairy Dragon whatever core. So, Fairy Dragon Dark core.
What about fairy types do we have?
I'm just thinking Tapu Koko because of Volt Switch, so you can just bring in Tyranitar for the instant speed boost on Dracovish.
Yeah, that could work. Although we could also do a Regieleki with that as well.
Yeah. Which then also, I guess Regieleki, you know, you max it for the ancient power, which is what something that people have been doing.
Really?
Yeah. So max Regieleki for Rock is like, okay, this is almost pointless.
I feel like you're probably better off just going for something like an electro web or something, you know?
Yeah. Very questionable choices. Yeah. I mean, the whole point is you volt switch and you get instant sand, and then Dracovish goes to town.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think also the reason like Coco is just because it's fairy. So if you need something to switch in for like Dracovish, I don't know, a dragon move or something, it's nice. But I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be Coco. Like a steel type could work in that position too.
Yeah. See,
Or
I was thinking, right, like, because obviously we want an electric type on the team. That's why I was thinking Thunderous, but then we also need to switch in for like dragon.
Yeah.
Fairy type, steel type. I mean, that's really it, right?
Surely not top Buffini.
It might be top Buffini.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't really share weaknesses with Dracovish, so that's already a bonus. And the fact that weakens dragon moves on top of that for Dracovish.
Well, yeah, it's probably actually the main reason why we want to run Feeny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I wanted to run Thunderous was because it has Defiant. And what beats this? Fire, not fire, Intimidate.
Yeah.
Fire. So Thunderous just could be good there. We have Feeny. Feeny's decent.
Although it might not be optimal. The word is mine. I guess something like Comfy could also help with Tyranitar and Thunderous, but then we're also kind of like lacking special attackers in that sense.
Dracovish and Thunderous. What are our current type? Okay, so we have 2 weak to grass, 2 weak to fairy, and then 1 to fighting, 1 to poison, 1 to ground, 1 to rock, 1 to bug, 1 to steel, 1 to water, 1 to electric, 1 to ice, 1 to dragon. So our big weaknesses at the moment are grass and fairy.
Yeah.
We have 1 resist to grass in Thunderous, but no resist to fairy. How do we fix that?
So 1 resist to grass, 2 weaknesses to grass, and yeah, 2 weaknesses to fairy with no resist. So I'm thinking. Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking Togedemaru. Togedemaru doesn't have enough speed to outspeed Urshifu, which is the one thing that matters. No, so that means ground weakness. Because I'm thinking like a steel type might be. That's what I'm saying. Like steel types could be preferable over, say, the fairy type in this situation, unless we still want to commit to it at some point.
Yeah.
Something like
Katana could be good.
Katana. Yep.
Maybe something bulkier.
Yeah. Like Celesteela. That's what I lost to earlier in my first match. It was Celesteela, Tyranitar. I don't recall if there was a... No, I think there was a Dracovish on that team as well, which was just like, oh. The thing that I completely reacted to, but then Celesteela and Tyranitar came out and I lost the lead. Yeah. Celesteela might not be too bad, but I guess then you also need electric immunities or resistances.
Yeah.
Just because then you also have to deal with Regieleki. I think in terms of steel types, you just want something that one resists, but also resists it pretty well. So yeah, Cortana might be at like AV Cortana.
Yeah, and like an AV card could be good.
Yeah.
So are we dropping Feeny or?
I guess it can keep it there for now, but it might not be that ideal.
Yeah. What did that change for us? It gives us 1 extra fighting weakness. It drops the grass weakness, so we now have like 1 resist to fairy. If we keep the Feeny, we're pretty balanced. The only like thing that we don't have is a resistance to fairy. We've got 2 weaknesses and 1 resist, which makes me feel like I want to like put a fire type on the team, right?
Yeah. Thinking Heatran was also pretty good instead of Kartana, but the other thing I'm worried about is yeah, we also have 4 like physical attackers. It'd be nice to have a special attacker as well.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we have Thunderous, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, that's besides the point. Like, if we're up against something like Sakataka or Ice Horse, who have really good defense stats, it's just like, yeah, we're getting walled here.
Yeah, we struggle a bit.
Yeah. Especially once they start building up Steel Spikes, it's just like, yeah, we're really gonna struggle.
Okay. So maybe we switch Thunderous for something else.
Yeah.
Although I do like the Defiant.
Yeah, the Defiant's still good. Because I'm also thinking like with Kartana, that could be a Heatran. I guess you're already taking the Kartana out of the team, but Heatran might be potentially good here as well. It's just that we'll also need to consider ground immunity, which I guess that's the Thunderous. Yeah.
But maybe we need more than that. So Heatran. What does that do for the team? I guess we could also do Rotom Heat.
Yeah, that also works. Still a fair resist, ground immune.
Better matchup against Sun.
Grass resist, yep. All the good stuff.
So we don't necessarily need the Steel type, but it's still a resist to things. Because what does Rotom Heat change for us in terms of resists? We have 2 rock weak Pokemon. Okay. So me thinks that maybe the Steel type is necessary.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because it isn't like we're struggling with fire types. It isn't like we're struggling with fighting types. But the problem is we're too weak to... We have 2 Pokemon weak to rock, and we have 2 to fairy, and we still only have 1 resist.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like fairy probably isn't too big a problem, just because Feeny is existing.
Yeah.
But maybe Kartana, I'm thinking? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm still circling back to the Heatran, because one of the other things we could do, since we have a Tyranitar on the team, and also Feeny, is we could have a slow mode. Like, so, like, we have Heatran, then we can also open up a Trick Room option.
Right.
Yeah, although it's kind of looking a lot like Chalk, but, you know, you get the idea, right?
So I have, like, Heatran.
Heatran, maybe Cress, I'm thinking?
Cresselia, yeah.
Yeah, although it's not... I guess it's better grass matchup, better fairy matchup. Water matchup is a bit questionable, but at least it gives us the Trick Room mode. It also gives you a Helping Hand and Ally Switch option too.
Yeah.
If you're up for that sort of thing. Oh gosh, there's so much like Twitter drama over Ally Switch. Like, oh my god, just get good.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I sort of agree with him, but like also it's part of the game.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever somebody like rages and be like, use ally switch, you're dishonorable or whatever. It's like, well, it's in the game.
Yeah. It's like Protect, but the benefit's bigger, but the risk is even bigger.
It doesn't make it any less annoying, but it's in the game and you gotta deal with it.
Yes.
But yeah. So Heatran Crest, can give us a little bit of speed control with like Icy Wind maybe. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Okay, we do have a Regieleki problem.
Does Dracovish outspeed Regieleki? No.
Yeah, you need it to be Jolly to outspeed it.
Yeah. Actually, no. We run like Adamant. It outspeeds a modest one, but like a timid one.
It outspeeds modest without. Oh no, it speed ties. No. Sorry, my bad. I got my maths wrong. It's outspeeding modest, yeah.
Outspeeding modest, but not timid. Most of them run modest anyway, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
most is modest, but it's always the one-off that's gonna be timid or whatever. Food for thought, I guess.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's right. I went on to Google Chrome for some reason. But yeah. Bring about the Crest. Who's messaging me? But yeah. I'm thinking maybe the story mode is. I don't know how I feel about having a slow mode. I guess it works because it acts as our like trick room counter sort of, but like at the same time, like I don't think the team's slow enough to be a like trick room thing.
Yeah.
It's like very mid-speeded.
Definitely.
I haven't really been the biggest fan of Heatran. What base speed is it again? Like 77?
77?
Yeah.
This is kind of... It's a weird spot that, you know, good against Metagross and everything. And does have the power threats in it, and then you also have the immunity plus 4 times resists on it. Which are pretty nice to have. Although, yeah, I guess the main threats in this metagame, stuff like Moltres and Regieleki, it doesn't really resist.
Yeah. I mean, even with Metagross, like it has max Quake. I feel like it just and it would just bulk out a Heatran hit regardless.
Definitely.
But
that's where it's Cresselia could come in handy because you have the helping hand option as well. Or Cresselia's pretty fast; you can actually skill swap ahead of Metagross.
Yeah, potentially. What speed is it? 85. That's actually that's faster than I expected.
Yeah. It's a fun fact for you.
Because most of the time you see them just running slow, bulky sets, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of in the middle, but I think it's just kind of my personal playstyle as well. I favor that sort of thing where it's just like, I don't know for sure, every time I set up like Trick Room or whatever, I'll have that advantage when I do set it up, or when I don't have to set it up, I'll be fine. Yeah, this is like, yeah.
Cheetah. Cheetah partners. Dragapult's one of them.
Yep.
Actually,
fast U-turn.
Yeah. See, I don't mind like a ghost type on this team.
Hmm.
And one of the ghost types I've been looking into recently is Ghost Horse. Wonder if like, okay, it doesn't. Because if you type T-Tar in, it brings up Tyranitar, but what if you did Ghost Horse? I feel like the term Ghost Horse has been used so much that most people just call it that.
Yeah.
It should just show up. I mean,
Spectrier is a bit easier to say than Glass Dryer or whatever.
Yeah, Spectria. I've been looking into it. It's actually not too bad a Pokemon as like support. It's like a really fast Arcanine that just like fires up really strong Shadow Balls.
Yeah,
I don't mind
definitely. I've also seen it just used for Bulldoze shenanigans as well.
Oh yeah, Bulldoze is decent as well. You can like use Bulldoze. You could even do like Bulldoze with like a weakness policy T-Type. That could be decent.
Yeah.
Reverse, what are we left with? I feel like we need like a steel type. But I don't want to just like fall onto. I mean, like Keytrain's good, but like I'm not sure if it's like good enough for what I want.
Yeah.
What steel types are there? Because like something similar to what we had earlier could be like this. But like that's very just like a standard, right? And we don't really want to do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I see so many like physical attackers, and all I really want to do is just go, hey look, it's a Mercer.
Yeah.
Coaching Mercer is like probably my favorite team we've built.
Definitely. So, I'm tempted by it as well.
It's probably the team I'm gonna use to get back to Master Ball this season.
Yeah.
I just want to sit down and like do a entire like Master Ball thing.
Big Master Ball stream.
Not even a stream, just like sit down and play the game. But I don't like play. The problem is I don't play the game. I just like I'm like, man, I don't want to play Pokemon because I'm just gonna go up against stupid teams. And then like I go and play on Showdown, which is stupid.
Yeah. I'm thinking what else you could do. Because I'm still a fan of having a trick room mode at the very least.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure. I've seen, you know Henry, right? Henry Rich?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him do like a Tyranitar with Hatterene, where he just basically... It's a weakness policy Tyranitar. So he does set up Trick Room for that, and it has an DD option as well. So basically like the Magic Powder team we were running, but it's a Tyranitar instead of an Escavalier, and there's no Magic Powder gimmick.
Right.
Yeah.
Magic,
so Hatterene...
Magic Powder, but it's T-Tar instead.
Yeah. Oh, maybe there was Magic Powder. I probably missed it.
Yeah, sure. Yes. It was Magic Powder.
Alright, I could pull up a VOD, but am I gonna?
Probably not, no.
Yeah. Damn.
It's a team. It's a team here with like Thunderous, Cresselia, Veraphon, and like Ensign.
Yeah.
That I've pulled up on Bavarian.net.
Like, that does sound like it makes sense, you know. Ferrothorn does fit into it well, and then you have the Trick Room option. Incineroar, I don't know how I feel about Incineroar now. It's just like, guess it works. I guess
it works.
Yeah, it's basically like it's VGC 2019 for Incineroar all over again. Whereas Incineroar's redeeming quality is the fact that he will survive hits, and that is it. And he will get the pivot off.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of like mixed about it. It's just like, I guess he's okay.
Yeah. He's alright. He's not bad.
And Fake Out's pretty nice as well against Tornadus and whatever else.
Man, I'm like just hard stumped at the moment.
Yeah. Alright. Try something.
Something like... We haven't really seen many, like, Cheetah, Dracovish teams recently. So I don't know, maybe it's just like nobody's using it.
Yeah. Okay. Predator. Okay. Do my own thing here.
I should like put Cheetah in here. Can you believe that Grimmsnarl's being used more than Tita? That's crazy.
I believe that. It's kind of like what, you know, Regieleki is being used for, but not fast or threatening. I guess it gets a bunch of other things that are interesting, like Thunderwave and Fake Tears.
Yeah. Venusaur's being used a lot recently.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Maybe Metagross, like, okay, we start this core from scratch, Tyranitar, Dracovish, and Metagross, because then that makes for a decent core. I guess it gives us 2 ground weaknesses, but thinking what else could fit in that slot. Celesteela also kind of covers plenty of the weaknesses between the 3 of them. Then, of course, you have the new weakness in Electric, so maybe you want something that will either reduce the damage or just, you know, Lightning Rod. Like, Barorex, not a good idea. I guess the issue is, like, Lightning Rod users tend to be ground weak.
Yeah. Still, I'm just a little hard stuck. I've never been the greatest at building around sand.
Yeah. Like, most I've done with sand is probably just Jigalith doing Jigalith things.
In like 2017.
Even at the start of, like, Sword and Shield, it was pretty much, yeah, I got Jigalith, there's my sand, he's just gonna do Jigalith things. Big Gigolo.
Big Gigolo. Okay, so we're just like restarting. What if we go like... Okay, so Rotom is decent, I think, in this place. We get like something like... We want Rotom, like Rotom Heat.
Yeah.
And I think that's like big... It's like our big fire type, like electric type Pokemon, I suppose.
Yeah.
Alternatively, we could go with like... I was gonna say Wash, but no.
Wash wouldn't work.
It's like literally a Dracovish there. Fairy types. I guess it was always Excadrill.
Yeah.
And like Steelers, Heatran, Cortana, Metagross stack. Bishop. Paraphon. Duraludon as well. Okay.
Wait, did you mention Duraludon?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't resist Fairy, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a spicy one, just because, like, I guess we're not really crushing for special defense.
yeah, no, I don't think so. Who's messaging me?
Look at this guy. That's the popular.
Celesteela. I don't know. I think Celesteela is good.
Yeah.
I like Celesteela.
And again, the next step is to find a way to punish Regieleki. I guess Mungus is not a bad option. Actually, Mungus is not a bad option. It protects Dracovish and Tyranitar.
Yeah. You know, I like Mungus. Mungus seems pretty good. Also,
Yeah, and we
could also serve as a decent redirection Pokemon. Which means I'm thinking maybe we want to have something like a setup mon to take advantage of that.
Yeah. Definitely. Also, fun thing with Mungus is, yeah, that's our Trichromancer as well.
Yeah. I remember slapping a Mungus on a lot of my teams just as a Trichromancer.
Huge. Okay, in terms of setup. Okay, I'm consulting the Picolytics type matchups. It's like, okay, I guess Celesteela, the popular thing to do is just to use special Celesteela, like special attack Celesteela, and make it offensive with weakness policy. That's what I see a lot, but it's not necessary. Okay. I guess the only thing this team isn't resisting is ice, but
we run Rotom Heat, baby. That's a setup Pokemon.
Yes.
That Pokemon can set up.
Defos?
I feel like the only thing that we have a problem with that is that maybe because it's like,
yeah,
redirection doesn't really work with Feeny on the board, I suppose, but
yeah. I'm thinking alternatively Regieleki with Moltres, I guess, is a stable like duo to go with these two. Because then with Regieleki, he can set up walls to help defend Celesteela and all that sort of stuff. Moltres kind of covers a bit. I mean, not really covers a bit. I'm actually not sure why Moltres, but Regieleki I think is a decent fit. So I'm thinking also in terms of the speed control, the team doesn't really have any. Or
I think if we're running Moltres, we can probably just drop Celesteela, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're still a little bit...
Very weak.
Very weak, but I think Amoonguss handles fairies pretty easily, right?
Yeah. I think also what's nice about Regieleki is, yeah, you get the default switch for Tyranitar to come in.
Yeah, so you could leave like Dracovish, Regieleki. All comes back to Regieleki.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are our weaknesses? Our weaknesses is we have 2 weak to ice, 2 weak to ground, and 3 weak to fairy.
Wait, 3 weak?
To fairy.
Oh right, yes, of course.
Dracovish.
And
most of our Regieleki answers like normally just get beat by Dracovish, right?
Yeah. The things that threaten Regieleki, yeah, Dracovish takes care of those.
Yeah. Then we can also leave like Moltres and Amoonguss. That's decent for like Rage Powder shenanigans, you know.
Yeah.
Another thing we could do is switch out Amoonguss for Clefairy. And then just like find another resistance to Fairy.
Yeah. Because I guess that will give us the... Well, I guess we don't need the bug resistance. Where's the bug weakness coming from? Oh, Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gives us the dragon immunity as well. So yeah, I guess that also works pretty well.
Gives the dragon immunity for Regieleki, sorry, for the Dracovish. What does that do? It gives us... We've still got the 2 ground, we've still got the 3 fairy, but now we have 2 steel, but we also have 2 resistances to steel in Regieleki and Dracovish. And now we probably want a steel type, right?
That's right.
My mind keeps on telling me... you mean Metagross.
Picolytic saying Metagross.
But we're already super weak to ground.
Okay. Just checking something. I don't know why I'm thinking about. Okay, right. We have 3 fairy weaknesses. I'm like thinking about Sandvale Garchomp, but that won't work.
Nice. Moltres.
That's why I like the poison type. I do understand the Clefairy though.
Clefairy, like with Friend Guard. It also redirects grass attacks. Regardless, it redirects all attacks. You can threaten with Sing.
I'm just thinking about Wheezing. Like, would Wheezing be any good?
Wheezing? I don't think so.
Yeah, not Wheezing. Then what else? So we do have a Regieleki, which is good speed control already. So we can have a partner who would synergize well with that. Ugh. Looking at Roserade and just like, I guess that's a decent speed stat, good special attack stat, but just no defense. And Nidoking is just bad.
was about to suggest Urshifu, but no. We have enough dark types on our team.
Yeah, we have 3 fairy weaknesses, come on.
Yeah.
At least something that is gonna stand a fighting chance. I guess that's the issue, like, all the things that are super effective against, like, not super effective, all the things that resist fairy... Okay, besides... No. All the things that resist fairy are weak to ground, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there was an exception, but no, fire, steel, and poison, yeah, they're all weak to ground, so we're gonna have a...
Not a Rotom Heat.
Yeah, Rotom Heat, how good is that? Unless, like... Okay, Scissor's not good, but... Let's see what else we got here.
Guess it's caught, but it's Katana.
Yeah. I guess it wouldn't be that bad, all things considered. It's a little glass cannon-y with the rest of the team, but... I wouldn't put it behind, like, still AV cart. Yeah, with the Eleki support could be pretty good.
Yeah. If we can't find anything, we can probably just like switch the Clef back to Amoonguss and then find something else.
Yeah.
But I do like Katana here actually. Like AV Cut seems really decent here. It gives us another thing to deal with berries, aka Feeny. It supported pretty well by Clefairy. Helping Hand max move is pretty strong, gets a lot of things. That speeds Urshifu. That speeds like base 100s, but so does Regieleki. I'm just wondering, what are we like weak to? I guess we're a little weak to Metagross, but we also have a Moltres sitting literally right there.
Yeah.
We could probably run like weakness policy with like Nasty Plot next to Clef and just like follow me shit.
Yeah. And then you have the walls option as well with Lecky.
Yeah.
It's wondering with Tyranitar, I guess put a Life Orb on Tyranitar instead.
Life Orb,
and
then we could also put like a berry on it, like
Chople
or something.
That could work.
What would we put on Regieleki? Lyclay or Fergustash? Fergustash, right? I guess with like sand. Like we don't really bring that to the sand matchup, right? Unless we really need it.
I think maybe Lyclay is better.
Yeah.
Just because also the mileage you get out of the walls.
Yeah.
And the team is a bit bulky, so we can outlast a lot of things. Yeah. Maybe, keep the protects on the Dracovish. Yeah, so Life Orb's still there. This is nice having the protect options. I guess if we want answers for a Dragapult, Crunch is not a bad idea.
Yeah. Or like for Metagross.
And Metagross, we're just Vicious Rend. We don't want to trigger weakness policy.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Psychic Fangs might not be a bad idea.
Like Amoonguss?
I mean, just for walls, like Aurora Veil or Lapras.
Oh, right, yeah. No, that's good. I forgot that Psychic Fangs does that.
Yeah.
We have Regieleki. We probably want double screens, light screen, reflect. I assume Volt Switch, Electro Web. Alternatively, we could just. Alternatively, we could change this with Thunderbolt.
No, Volt Switch is very important because again, you need a sand setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's perfectly fine. Timid max HP probably. And it's still doing plenty of damage with Volt Switch anyway. Hey, look at that. We're the weird ones running timid on, like...
It was us.
Reggie, like, yes.
I guess if we run Adamant Dracovish, we can just keep in mind that...
Yeah.
Keep in mind that we weren't outspeed timid Reggie Lucky.
Yeah, we will outspeed, I think, base 110 after Electro Web, so that's a fun thing to keep in mind.
One base 10, 100, one base 110.
Like, outspeed them after Electro Web. That's an outspeed. Yeah, so we might not even need to sand 100% of the time. You know, we want to break a sash or something that's speedy, and then have Dracovish hit them first at the same time. That's an option.
Yeah. Do you think... yeah, 127 times 1.5. It needs to be 190 to outspeed us. Wait, 110s? We outspeed that, right?
Yeah. Where's my mouse? Oh, okay.
75. Wait, it's divide 1.5, right? 179 divide 1.5. Yeah, we need to be 119 to outspeed that, and we are 127. We should be able to outspeed that. Which is good. We have Moltrace. We probably just want Fiery Wrath, Arcane, Nasty Plot Protect. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of them run Taunt.
What? Oh, Clefairies or what?
No, Moltrace.
Nah.
I feel like Nasty Plot is probably good for our team because we have the Clef. So. Yeah.
It's also just, it's always going to pay off, whereas Taunt is just like, well, you make the wrong call, your Taunt's for nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, if they know Taunt's coming, I guess it stops the Trick Room, but... Yeah, no, it's still pretty risky. I don't like it, and you just... The Nasty Plot's so important just for, like, endgame situations.
Yeah. We play Smart Strike, Aerial Ace, Sacred Sword. Okay. So we probably want this to be weakness policy.
Yeah.
What was my other set? What's the set that we used?
Oh, it was 212, 156, 132 for like HP attack and speed.
Yeah, I think it was that, right?
Yeah. I was literally building that today in game, so I should remember those numbers.
Oh, right, yeah, these ones. And then that leaves us with Tita. Remember the life orbs on Dracovish.
Yeah.
What do we want to put on Tita? What are they running on Tita at the moment? They being everyone on Showdown.
Policy.
Most of them are probably just running weakness policy, right?
Yeah, that's probably the first thing. Second thing that probably comes to mind is
people are running Sash, people are running Shuckleberry, Life Orb.
I guess with all the Urshifu's, yeah, Sash makes sense. Chopple, Life
Orb, Choice Band, AV.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna help against Metagross. Maybe. I mean, Chocolate, that is. It's just like, it feels kind of pointless.
Run the berry on it. Well, and I feel like our Metagross matchup probably wants to be like Regieleki.
Yeah, so that, I guess it's not too much of an issue. Just like, what is the Tyranitar doing? It's, I guess AV is not a bad option. Or, okay, this is gonna be weird, but safety goggles? Like, for the Sun matchup? Although, I guess it's kind of pointless, because Sun matchups, they just go for the grass attack anyway.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
So, AV actually makes more sense in a Sun matchup.
Yeah, but we've already got cut with that, right?
Wait, as in AV. Oh, right, yeah, that's right. Berries, maybe?
We could run Sash.
Yeah. Sash is fine. I guess that means we should make it a fast Tyranitar then?
Yeah. I mean, let's look at August Dragon Dance.
Oh, yeah.
We could try running
be
like
interesting.
Dragon Dance like with Clefairy.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon give that a shot.
But what move do we want to get rid of? Just Superpower?
Yeah, we're not going to miss Superpower. I don't think Tyranitar will be the thing we Dynamax. I mean, unless in the rare case, you know, we get it off and... I guess we could Dynamax it, but we wouldn't need Superpower that badly, would we? Either that or we can give up Protect.
Yeah. It's just like I like Dragon Dance on like fast Titars. It sounds pretty nice, but
yeah,
we don't have to.
No, it sounds like a good idea. And then we could just make it Adamant Max speed, just because there aren't that many things in the meta that are 200 that we care enough about.
Yeah, because that does give us the option of really like something like Clefairy Titar.
Yeah.
Actually, Clefairy Titar sounds like a good like Sun matchup thing.
And yeah, also the extra speed will probably make a difference against things like yeah, up against other Tapu Finis, Rotoms. So yeah, having like, I don't mean the speed from the Dragon Dance, just having speed in general. The infamous reason why everybody maxes the speed on, like, not maxes the speed, the reason why everyone goes for 120 speeds on Tapu Fini.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it has to be Jolly. Never mind. I'm not good at maths. It's a base 134 attack, so still nothing to scoff at.
Yeah. Yeah, sashed. And plus, without like, in terms of like our Shifu matchup, we're pretty decent because Moltres only really takes damage from close combat. Our Kartana outspeeds our Clefairy is literally sitting there. It doesn't do anything to that. Regieleki does a decent amount of damage to it.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure Dracovish would one-hit KO with a Vicious Rend, right?
Yeah, so like Electro Web into Vicious Rend so we can clear the Focus Sash as well.
Yeah. And we're running Adamant, right? Yeah. Adamant Life Orb. Vicious Rend. Doubled. Shifu. Why does that do no damage? Does literally 0. Why is it bugged?
Wait, what's this you're looking at?
The Vicious Rend go.
Yeah. Just so you know, I don't see your screen changing on my side unless you're... Because I think you're only on the one window there.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's bugged actually. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
Because I just see your team builder window, not your other ones.
Yeah. Just let me do something real quick. We'll try to train it down. Tower calculator. Do you see it now?
Right. Where's the bug?
Oh no, it was on the Peakalytics. The doubled Vicious Ren doesn't work for some reason.
I'm gonna do V-Jank that way.
We want this to be adamant, this to be max, we probably want this to be life orb. And we want, not slash. We want Vicious Rend. Double.
Yeah.
It has a chance, but like most of the time we're gonna be.
It's gonna be sashed anyway.
It's gonna be sashed anyway, and we'll be going for Electro Web anyway. So.
Yeah.
Actually, how much does this do? How much does this do to a Landorus? Like a standard Landorus. Oh, I just care. It's unless it Dynamaxes.
Yeah. In which case, you're gonna have a bad time.
But like, what if it switches in? Let's remove this Intimidate real quick. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
But yeah.
Max isn't gonna make a difference.
I mean, we can max it now, right? Because if we're not moving first, we can max it and get a stronger attack regardless.
Yeah.
Like, it's weaker than doubled, but it will be better, I suppose. I don't know. The only reason I say that is because the reason why you never max a Dracovish is because it had Strong Jaw, and you just lose the Strong Jaw boost. But now we don't even have that. We're just trading back for speed.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, Dracovish is quick boy. How much does a Vicious Ren? I'm gonna move this over here. Place it on my other. What other calcs do we want to be? Do we want to be hitting like Instant? Instant, we probably want to be picking up KOs on.
Yeah.
And most of the time, Instant doesn't Dynamax, so like, this is a calc that works out in our favor.
Huge.
That's actually a pretty big KO, right?
Yeah. And plus you also have the Tyranitar there, so... Or basically anybody next to Dracovish, so it's always going to be a good time.
Yeah. How much do we want to do to, like, Moltres? Like, we should go to our Moltres spread. See how much it does the Moltres. Vicious Ren does a decent amount to our Moltres spread.
Yeah.
Like, that's decent damage. Like, if we lead, like, Dracovish, Tita, how much does a Regieleki Volt Switch do?
Regieleki? Probably, like... Thinking max... It's not max, it's gonna be more than 50% easily.
Because we can probably make our Regieleki... How much does a max modest Regieleki do? I don't think it's enough. No, it's nowhere near enough. I was thinking, like, we could change the Regieleki spread to be a little bit more offensive. But Volt Switch does 35 to 42% with a max modest Volt Switch on our set, on our Moltres set, which is generally what I assume people would be running around about.
Yeah.
I guess in that case, you probably just want to, like, I don't know. I guess in that situation, you could probably lead something like Dracovish T-Tar and just, like, max Rockfall and Vicious Rend. Because if you think about it, T-Tar is actually a pretty good counter to Moltres. It resists both its moves, and it hits it for super effective.
Yeah.
Sorry. For all you people out there looking for Moltres counters, look for T-Tar. I mean, any rock type does it, right? Most rock types will do it. It's like, the only... I mean, there isn't really a rock type apart from T-Tar that resists both of them, right?
True that. And I guess the only other thing I can think of is Tapu Koko in terms of resisting both Moltres' stabs.
Yeah.
That's why I keep circling back to it.
Yeah.
It seems so handy.
Seems so cool and epic.
Yes.
No, I definitely like that. How much does a +2 Moltres do to, like, a Metagross? What's, like, common Metagross spread? Do you have a common Metagross spread? Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna use the one that we used.
No. Metagross spreads are probably, like, all over the place, if we're being honest. I'm sure we look on Picolytics, it's just gonna be, like, even distributions for all the spreads that are on it.
I'm just gonna do 252 for...
Oh yeah, no, that's actually the most common one by 12%.
Yeah. So if we go Moltres with Fiery Wrath, hold up. Fiery Wrath at +2. What's our spread again? It's 1, 5, 6. Modest +2. What if it's max? Oh, that's an easy KO. Hold on. That's really the easiest KO I've seen in my life.
Oh.
Like at +2, and chances are, if it tries hitting us with like a max ice, we just get the boost anyway. We get like the berserk as well. Like, we don't even need to take damage for that to work out, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, we hit the... Because we, like, leave Clef and Moltres. You like, follow me. You do a little bit... They do a little bit of damage to Clefairy with, like, an ice move. Or, like, you protect Clefairy and then go for the Nazi Pot then, just as a mix-up.
Yeah.
I feel like every time that I'm running like a redirection one, I can like leave like Moltres, Clefairy or something, and then people will like, and they'll like leave their Metagross or something, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, that's a Clefairy over there. I'm just gonna go for move that hits Clefairy, and then you protect your Clefairy, and then you set up anyway.
Yeah.
Like, unless they're able to hit both of them, but yeah, I don't think Most of the time they don't.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that seemed like would be good. Yeah.
Lead Clefairy Regieleki. You just go for Electro Web and follow me, and then just, like you set up the screens, so then you like volt switch out.
Yeah.
It's funny. That'd be funny actually.
Big plays, big brain plays.
Yeah. Who needs an offensive Pokemon anyway? You know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
How much does a Regieleki volt switch do to Athene? I mean, I guess we do have Kartana to deal with Phoenix, but I don't know, if we lose it early, that could be tough. Volt switch against a Tapu Fini. We'll put up against the Calmine Fini, actually. That does a decent amount of damage to it. There's like half to it, which is not bad.
Yeah.
Although I feel like most of them are running Modest instead of Calm nowadays. They want to be the faster, stronger Fini.
Yeah, which is weird, but oh, whatever. They do them.
I mean, like, it's bulky enough without, like, added bulk, right?
Yeah.
It's already decently bulky. So unless they're,
Yeah, but I just feel like Fini's strength is its staying power, like... while Choice Specs is cute, it's just like, wouldn't it be better if your Fini stayed on the board for, like, 6 turns instead?
True. Very true. Wouldn't it be cool and epic if your Fini was just better?
Yeah. Pretty much.
But yeah, I think we've got a pretty good team here. Decent. Still not sure how to feel about the Dragon Dance Tita.
Yeah. It is a bit weird, but
We'll give it.
Past Tita is pretty nice anyway. But yeah, maybe Dragon Dance isn't necessary. You could just keep like Superpower instead or something else that would be handy for the team.
Yeah. I was thinking high horsepower.
Yeah, that makes sense. We don't have any ground coverage.
Yeah. If we Dynamax it, we get a special defense boost. If we come up against Heatran, we have a decent way to beat it. Apart from Kartana. Alright. I think we can take it onto ladder now.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
But a whirl.
Okay. Oh, hello. Oh my lord. Okay. So how do we deal with this?
Walls.
Walls.
Set up screens. I don't know. That's my first instinct. It's just maybe set up screens. Like with Regieleki is definitely a front runner for sure.
Yeah.
Kartana's not gonna do that much. I guess like threatening the Regieleki.
Cheetah Dracovish could be decent as well.
Yeah.
It would. It might suck for like if they lead Regieleki. Moltres. That could suck for us.
Yeah. That's why maybe Regieleki Tyranitar with Dracovish in the back and Moltres? Just like get some beef up going, you know, slow down whatever he's trying to pull off with, you know, if he tries to do stack attack shenanigans, but I feel like it's going to be more Regieleki plus Moltres. That's why I think Tyranitar is good to have in front.
Yeah.
And then if he does bring Landorus, then we could switch out to Moltres in the back, and we have the Dracovish option as well, just as speedy boy.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that. Landorus, Dusclops. Okay. Now, I feel like we probably should have brought Clef with this lead.
Yeah. Oh, upside, it's a free Volt switch.
Yeah. Oh, we could go for Lash Out. I guess it's boosted.
Yeah. Is it?
Well, does that count as a turn?
I guess so. I honestly don't know how Lash Out works. I've never touched the move.
Could try going for Rock Slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for Rock Slide and Bullet Switch. Switch into, like, Moltres. I guess we could switch into Dracovish as well.
Yeah. It's not bad. Like, sure, he's faster, and maybe he gets Trick Room off as well, and all of that, but Dracovish is still threatening.
Ooh. Nah, I'm thinking maybe we have to switch into Moltres here.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the call.
Huge.
Lynch!
Oh, so good. Wow. What a play. What a play.
It's huge.
Yeah.
What do we want to do here?
I reckon Max Moltres, and it sounds crazy, but we bring in Regieleki in Tyranitar's spot to try and get screens up as well. Just for the next few turns.
Yeah.
Because Moltres should be able to get Dusclops in his range.
Max Darkness it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Regieleki go big. And we're faster than the Landorus too. Whew.
Yep. Go big, go home, boy.
Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind. He brain.
It's fine. We bring in the Dracovish now. If he
Mr.
has
Vish.
Feeny in the back could be tough, but I think we can block it out.
That's a free setup anyway. Like, it's a free weakness policy.
Yeah. Dracovish comes in. Sack attacker.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that is an ooh.
And I guess Vicious Ren into Stack Attack plus Dark would work. Just purely into Stack Attack Light. I don't think Landorus is really doing that much, and his Dynamax is going to end next turn anyway.
Yeah, the only problem I have is that, like, if he gets an Airstream up, it could be a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
We outspeed the Landorus if it's +1, right? I feel like we do.
Yeah, we would. Because if it's not faster than Moltres, it's probably one of those, like, low-speed ones that will never outspeed it anyway.
Well, then don't we just Airstream as well?
I don't... It's Stack Attack, though.
I feel like
Yeah, maybe it's... Yeah,
let's just so the Moltres can outspeed the Landorus as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think, yeah, Fish's Run just picks up the KO. Like, actually. Just, like, dead.
I clearly don't know my calcs.
And we Airstream. That's fine, then.
That's AV.
It's easy. It's AV, but Fish's Run just picks up the KO, right?
Yeah, the point is, he doesn't have Protect.
So, easy. And then
Air
I think...
Stream.
Airstream.
Maybe? Nah.
No, I think we have to, Max Darkness. Just to... A little bit of chip, but it also lowers their special defense.
Yeah.
Big brain play. What if what if the Landorus wasn't AV the entire time and just had a +1 defense, special defense boost? Just kidding. It's AV.
Yeah.
It probably goes for like Ring Blast. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
But we probably just go for Rock Slide.
Yeah, Rock Slide for days. I mean, if you want to... Yeah, Rock Slide, Fury Wrath, or Nasty Plot, I guess.
Nasty Plot also works.
Yeah.
Do we think we live a Moonblast with Moltres? We live a
Wait,
Moonblast, don't
what's
we?
the sandstorm damage? No, I want to see. Okay, Moltres got damaged first, so he's still faster. Yeah, I guess it would survive. If it's Specs, it might be a bit tricky, but if it's Specs, we actually win anyway, so...
Yeah, we'll just Nazi play. Or we could flinch it. Okay.
Yeah, that's Specs. Yeah, we win anyway.
But just because we have Sash as well.
Yep.
That was Specs, okay.
Big win.
Big, huge win. I think it was kind of greedy to go for that. We probably should have just gone for Hurricane or something. Because that would have just secured the win, right?
Yeah.
Right. We go again. Once more. I was scared of the Feeny. Definitely. What the heck is this? The hell?
Alright, what's this?
What is this?
Oh. Oh, okay. Tailwind shenanigans plus Roarville shenanigans plus it's Celesteela. Yeah, no, this looks disgusting.
Cartonical Fairy. Actually, isn't too bad, actually, if you think.
Yeah. What's popping for me is like Regieleki Moltres. But Regieleki is really important, so you can't just throw it out.
Yeah. Regieleki Kartana there.
Yeah.
My problem here is that if he leads like Dracovish, and Whimsicott, that could be a bit of a problem.
Definitely.
That's why I wanted to go Clef.
Clef makes sense, yeah. Like, maybe turn one Helping Hand into Dracovish to get rid of it, then follow it up with the Moltres and eventually Regieleki.
Moltres Regieleki in the back doesn't seem too bad, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So I'm thinking, oh, so Lapras is going to be annoying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, don't we just, like...
Helping Hand, he's gonna, what? Tailwind, so whatever.
Hex Overgrowth? Do we not do that?
Yeah, I guess why not?
Like, I feel like that picks up a KO, right?
Alright.
Does it not?
Yeah, no. I'm just thinking, chances of... He won't fake tears, okay. No, it's fine.
Oh, Resonance. I forgot about Resonance.
Yeah.
I'd still almost KO'd her.
Yep.
Now we
no policy.
Follow me... Knuckle?
Yeah, why not? Knuckle's fine. Like, the rest of his team's actually pretty slow, so... It's not that bad.
Been taunted. Another
Resonance. That's big.
Now we're at +2.
Yeah.
And we probably just go for Airstream, right? Oh, Marowak.
Yeah, no. Marowak's out. This is a problem.
Marowak doesn't outspeed us. No way it does.
Tailwind, though. It could be a fast Marowak.
If it's a fast Marowak, I think I deserve to lose.
Yeah. I think just bringing Moltres, like, sounds dumb, but... Okay. Airstream, I guess, is kind of the best option against that Marowak, but... I don't know, this is hard, because that... Whimsicott's definitely going to be Sash. Airstream's not going to KO. Yeah.
We give him to go.
We'll see.
Whoa.
Alright, so we got a weakness policy in Airstream. That's not bad. And Clefairy's still up, so...
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Vish.
Mr. Vish has arrived. We fire Graph Follow Me, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You just activated my trump card!
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. They all lived. Do they lose Tailwind this turn?
They do.
But they just get it up again, don't they?
Yeah, so I think Electroweb.
Protect Electroweb seems pretty good.
No, Dracovish won't outspeed unless it's Jolly, so I think we have good chances here. Our odds are pretty good.
I just protect Electro Web.
Yeah.
They go for Tailwind. Like, Fish just rendered the fucking Regieleki? What do you mean? Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Why did you do that? I could have just Fire React you and KO'd you. That was a good read.
Yeah, that was good. And also that was a Jolly Dracovish, so unlucky.
Yeah. I think the problem with their play... No, I'm mad. I'm actually mad now. Because it was a Jolly Dracovish and it targeted the wrong Pokemon. Or the Pokemon that we weren't expecting. What is this team?
Yeah, that looks like a dumpster fire. It's gonna be screen setup plus bulky offense.
Yes.
Yeah, and also this guy clearly does not like Regieleki. Like, 3 hard resists onto Regieleki. Doesn't mean Regieleki is bad here. I think Regieleki is really nice, just for the screens.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, but maybe Clefairy might be better in that sense. I don't know.
I like Clef just in case they try to set up Trick Room.
Yeah.
You could probably go something like Clef.
Dracovish honestly does not seem that bad as a lead option. These are all slow, right? So you're just gonna whack them first.
Yeah. No, I agree. Then what do we want to bring in the back? Maybe like Tita, Katana.
Yeah, Katana's nice. Sure.
Even Clefairy. I mean, Dracovish is good just because, like, it goes to screen sort of thing. Psychic Fangs actually isn't too bad for, like, a Nidra Queen as well.
Yeah.
It really depends on what they bring. I think I'm going to bring Cut, and I think maybe Moltres.
Yeah, I feel T-Tar.
Yeah.
Just because of the special bulk from Sand. And the matchup against Marowak.
Okay, so they led what I thought they would lead. I think I'm just gonna sing Vicious Rend.
Yeah.
Yeah, fake up the Dracovish. I have not missed a single sing!
Big plays, happy feet, wombo combo. I don't know. I'm too old to understand these.
That ain't Felker. Alright.
Fishy Rend. Ooh.
Asleep, wakes up, gets Trick Room off, but we just go for another sing, do we not?
Yeah. And I guess you can slap him. No, wait. What are you doing?
I'm not min speed. Shit. We should be solving this thing, right?
I was just gonna say, maybe just hit the Paragon. You're gonna KO it anyway. Follow me, Vicious Rend.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Recover?
Bruh.
Psychic things. Get rid of that screen.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking maybe we should just be prioritizing the Grimmsnarl instead. Because Paragon 2 is gonna invoke their All My Friends Are Dead syndrome, so...
That's true.
Yeah. Just that we won't be getting that much damage off. Maybe get Carton? Because the worst case scenario, if he tries to bring in Marowak, you have the Dracovish and Tyranitar switches anyway.
I'm gonna try seeing it regardless, and then, like, switch into Cart.
Yeah.
Yeah. No! I missed one!
Yeah.
No!
Also, very slower.
We know that now.
Yeah, we got what we deserved.
We just Steel Spike this Grimmsnarl?
Yes, No, wait, don't max. Right, because we want to save for switching from Mr. Whack.
Yeah. Clefairy, no. No, Clefairy. It's Babiri Berry. Yuck.
BB.
Gross. Of course it froze us.
I mean, you got what you deserve, right? That's what you get for singing.
That's what I get for singing so much. Ah, what? No way.
Yeah. Really? Hey. Wait.
They lose their trick room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to sing. I think I'm just gonna aerial ace that slot just in case I switch into like Marowak or something. East boost. Sag.
Hello, Marowak switching. There we go.
And now we go for sing. We switch into Dracovish. Or do we switch into Tita?
I wouldn't consider Dracovish a win con at this point, so maybe Dracovish?
Yeah.
And hey, if Dracovish survives, we get a Psychic Fang off.
Clefairy, no. Clefairy.
Whoa, don't touch that Katana button. It's Marowak.
That's true. You probably want to just like max the Tita. Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time to do it.
Rockfall? Do we Darkness?
I guess Darkness is cooler, but Rockfall is probably better. Just in case he switches in. Something, I don't know, he probably wouldn't. He would just go for like a Bone Rush or something.
Yeah.
And Vicious Rend, I guess? Can't go wrong.
Maybe to get rid of the...
Oh yeah, right, screen.
The screen. I'm gonna max the Marowak. Wake out Tita.
So wacky.
No.
Yeah, this is looking very south.
Yeah. We would have been fine if our Clefairy didn't get frozen and fought out at any point in the game. That's so upsetting. Okay. This is a cool team. I think we'll make this last game for the vid. Me likes these two.
Yes. Can't go wrong.
Cannot go wrong.
Objective fact.
What do we want in the back is the question.
Heart is a given.
Heart
I feel
pretty good.
Tyranitar just looks so bad, honestly. It's just like Rillaboom and Urshifu will probably be sitting in the back for him.
Yeah.
Like maybe Dracovish? Like just the rogue Dracovish with no sand.
Yeah. Clefairy even looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Clefairy could work as well in the back.
We could go to Clef Moltres lead instead. Then have Regieleki in the back.
I kind of like Regieleki because I guess it gives you that Electroweb Fury Pulse option if he does lead with Spectrier.
Yeah, no, that's good,
Yeah.
Katana and... Honestly, I don't think Clef is too good. We don't really need it. We'll bring in the Dracovish.
Mr. Vish.
That's Water Urshifu. Okay.
Oh, even better, see?
So we probably want to go for a light screen? Right?
I reckon...
We could even...
Thinking just Electroweb Protect is not a bad option.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
He'll get through to Protect, but... I doubt he's even targeting the Moltres at this point. maybe. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Nice.
Big hit.
Oh, okay. They were. But. And now we're just gonna get the boosts.
Yes. Okay.
We probably don't want to max here, right?
Yeah. Probably just another Electro Web, maybe a Free Repulse, or I'm just thinking whether we can preserve that slot. Yeah, no, probably just sack the slot at this point.
Yeah.
It's not really necessary as a win con.
The only problem I have is if they have the Railer in the back. Railer in the back could be a struggle.
Nah, we got Cortana. If anything, it's really good for Cortana.
Yeah, but like, I guess we can hit it with like steel moves in there.
Yeah, and you know, max airstream.
Yeah. We outspeed this Regieleki, right? Yes, we do. Yes, sir.
Was not expecting that. I guess it's modest. Okay, cart comes in. I guess we can start stacking boosts on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Regieleki should be beefy enough to eat a Grassy Glide. So Red can just reflect and maybe start collecting boosts. Airstream.
We could just knuckle.
Yeah.
Oh, huge.
Ooh. Huge.
Huge. Yeah, we're bulky enough. Reflect.
Yeah.
Boosh.
Bourgeois. Okay,
I guess we try to go for another Electro Web. We go for a Knuckle, which is insane.
Yeah.
Dynamax Ensign? The fuck?
I survived, but we're not taking another hit, that's for sure. I mean, it makes sense. Mr. Fish could take out... Ooh, that's big. It's very bigly.
I'm thinking Vicious Rend and Airstream, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a Grassy Glide KR. I don't think it does.
Yeah, it might... Ooh, he targeted the other slot. There's a chance.
No, I think we win. We easy clap win.
Yeah.
The Ensign... My cat's meowing outside my door. The Ensign Dynamaxing there was pretty big.
Psychic... Alright, that also works.
Easy.
Damn.
Didn't expect the Ensign to Dynamax of all things, but
yeah, I'm also surprised that card survived that as well. That's huge.
I mean, we did have a Reflect up, and we also have a bit of investment in bulk, so...
Yeah. Very big, and most Incineroars don't invest in attack anyway, so...
Yeah.
Pretty bigly.
That was GG's. That's a decent team. I don't mind it. All things considered, looks pretty basic, but I do enjoy the team. I had fun with it. What did we struggle against, really? I think we struggled a little bit against Trick Room.
Yeah. Trick Room's tricky.
But one of ours was just due to, like, being like, unlucky with the Clefairy. We could always change the Clef to an Amoonguss and change the Cut for something else. But it's decent.
Yeah.
I'll look back on the video and see what we can probably change out. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. I'm gonna end the video. Good stuff.
Yeah.
We got
Fun stuff.